Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Welcome to your mystery reading. The first thing that I'm going to do is shuffle out one major arcana from the Secrets of Tarot to see what major part of your life is calling to be addressed. If you want to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested, you can also find me on TikTok. The link to that will be in the description. And before we get into your first card, I want to remind you that this is a general reading on YouTube. So use your judgment and be careful with what messages you take. So, first card we got here for the major part of your life that is calling to be addressed is the Death card. And I just saw the number 44. I laughed because I was flashed this card sometime before recording or while I was saying the intro. I can't remember. I saw it at the bottom of the deck. But the 44, there is an ending here that is related to your home life and the people you surround yourself with, your stability and your security, or certain perspectives that you have that need to come to an end, that hold you back from having a more stable and secure home life and relationships. The number 13, so interesting because 1313 came out in the other reading that I recorded today. So if you know it, you know it. But the number 13 is a message of good luck. With this ending comes good karma. I definitely feel like there is a change or a transformation that is internal that you need to be focused on. So that way, eventually down the line, there will be an external change or transformation. Maybe relocating in the future could be significant. Certain relationships that you may have to let go, maybe a certain job that you have to let go. There's definitely things here that you need to release that no longer serve you. So you have a better opportunity to put yourself where you want and deserve to be in life. There are some cycles here that need to be released, some thinking patterns. I definitely feel something here about someone running in circles because of their anxiety. Depression may be significant as well. You may be being called to overcome these things. Okay, I was going to say more, but we're going to go ahead and use the Magical Dogs Tarot to look deeper into this. Oh no. Oh, I hate when that happens. I just accidentally bent a card. So we have the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups was in the other reading that I recorded today, but the Page of Pentacles, this is all about your inner child, the part of you that is optimistic, curious, and hopeful, and courageous. Maybe you're being called to really, really tap into your inner child. I feel called to talk about something how, like, even though we grow into adults, the childlike side of us never really leaves. Let me get something to drink. And that childlike side will always show up in either destructive ways or constructive ways. There could be something here about becoming more mature or having a more mature perspective on life, understanding and respecting things that you can't control, and maybe even finding deeper meaning in them instead. Next we have the Six of Wands, which this little puppy is looking at. So you could have your eyes set on some sort of victory, maybe receiving some sort of recognition, and you need to keep your eyes set there. Stay focused on moving towards that victory. I just saw 432. Trust that everything happens in the way that it's meant to, exactly as it's meant to. Definitely find deeper meaning in things that you can't control from the past and the present, and if you want to think ahead in the future, well, if you need to, I guess, just take it however it resonates. But I definitely feel some healing going on here, releasing some sort of inner conflict. and moving into calmer waters in your life. This will definitely help you become a lot more connected with your inner child. That will make some sort of celebration very fun and fulfilling. Give and take seem to be important as well. Understanding how to have a healthy relationship with someone, but most importantly, a healthy relationship with yourself. Maybe just a relationship at all with yourself, you know? There definitely needs to be a better relationship with yourself. Negative self-talk could be significant. How you speak to yourself matters so much. What you believe matters so much, because your mind is it's like the powerhouse of the cell. You know, it controls your reality, how you see things, and where you end up in life. So value your mental health for sure. Don't take that kind of thing for granted. We have Temperance. This was in a reading that I recently posted on my TikTok. And you know, I said this dog is looking here, so is this one. There's a real strong focus here. Even the guy on this horse on the death card is looking in that direction. I'm getting a lot of messages with this. But the strong focus on this victory. It's good to be driven and ambitious and, you know, ready to go. But be careful not to get attached to this victory or this recognition. Move forward as if it may not happen. That's not to say it won't, but it's all about perspective. Just saw 654. Trust that everything happens for a reason. Everything happens exactly as it's meant to. Also, there could be a lot of people watching you. A lot of eyes on you, which is interesting. I'm not really sure what other messages to come with that, but a rainbow could also be significant too. With Temperance, you're being called to have the ultimate balance in life. I definitely feel a spiritual detox here. Remove anything and everything from your life that does not serve you, that encourages you to be self-destructive. No matter what material thing you think you need to be happy, it's not true. You can live without it. And honestly, if it feels right, I encourage you to, if there's a certain habit that you do that can cause you to feel, disappointed and frustrated and self-destructive, maybe just remove it from your life completely until you've changed your perspective on that one thing before you reintroduce it back into your life. Or, it really depends on what it is. Maybe you're being called to let it go completely. But I'm feeling something here about challenging your mind as well. Next, we have the Four of Wands. Your home life and the people you surround yourself, your foundation is where you need to be focused right now. I just saw 33. But not only do you need to focus on your foundation on a material level, also on a mental and emotional, spiritual level. Look at your foundation on a deep level. Your root chakra may be significant. Hold on one second. I feel like your optimism and your hopefulness needs to be balanced out with courage, but in a way that I can't really put my finger on. Courage in that you're okay with being disappointed and things not working out as you want them to. 444 could be a significant number as well. Definitely be careful with the people that you surround yourself with, and focus on your resources, your own stability and security. Maybe your independence could be significant as well. Seeing the 8 of Wands. Once you really disillusionment might be significant, but once you really release this heaviness coming from within, life is going to start moving a lot faster, but in a good way. You're going to be in flow, which makes a lot of sense with temperance on the table. The universe wants you and is encouraging you to be in flow, to not force anything or rush anything or push for anything. Allow things to come to you. The law of attraction may be significant. With the number 8, also the message of letting go, knowing that you deserve more, could be significant too. Your worth and what you deserve is what you need to be focused on right now. Now we have the 4 of Cups. We have the 4 of Wands here. The 4 of Cups, especially like clarifying the 6 of Wands. It's weird because how do I say this? There could be something very grand, very beautiful, very attractive around you that you could be being called to invest in, but you don't see it because you're very much in your head. Anxieties are making a lot of noise, and you need to release those, find more comfort outside of your comfort zone. Maybe this opportunity here, this grand thing, maybe you do have to go outside of your comfort zone for sure. This victory down the line, whether you like it or not, if you want it, you're going to have to go outside of your comfort zone. So maybe you just need to change your perspective on that too. And be careful with what offers you accept as well. I'm seeing 12-12. Communication and boundaries are significant. Don't be afraid to say no. And if saying no is difficult, there's definitely some people-pleasing tendencies that need to be released that were probably developed in childhood, that you felt like you needed to have to survive. We have the King of Pentacles. Yeah. There's something here about being in flow and being abundant materially. So that message of 13 with good luck, like not only will you have this strong sense of inner peace by being in flow, you'll also have a lot more materially. And not only will you have a lot more materially, you'll actually recognize what you do have. Like, you'll notice that you have more because of gratitude, but then you'll have even more as a result of that gratitude. It's so interesting. Trust that the work that you're doing will pay off. You just have to stay patient and focus. And if you go astray and get a little distracted, that's okay. All that matters is that you get back on track. I just saw 333. Not being hard on yourself is very, very important right now. Allow things to move at a slow pace if that's what it calls for, because no matter how badly you want things to speed up, it's just not going to happen. Especially if you're really, really yearning for something. There's something here about how, like, whenever our focus is on something, time seems to move slower, so you could really take advantage of taking your focus off of something that you want very badly. With challenging your mind, I feel something here about thinking about, okay, well, what would I do if I didn't get this thing that I really, really want, if things didn't work out the way that I wanted them to be, what would I do? You know? Make sure that if that outcome were to happen, you would handle it in a healthy way, in a way that you deserve. I really feel someone here who struggles to accept things that they can't control, but healing is really going to help you find acceptance for this, because you're going to find deeper meaning. And I really feel something about how it'll all make sense. I just got flashed the Tower card, the upheaval, the challenges in your life right now, in the future, it'll all make sense. All you just have to be focused on right now is moving forward and healing, so that way you can see things for what they are, feel things for what they are, and make decisions that you believe in. With the number 333, I feel called to talk about some sort of heartbreak around being misunderstood. And your spirit guides want to be there to celebrate whenever you no longer feel the need to be understood, because the universe understands you. You understand you, and that's all you need. In ways that you may never know or don't know now, it depends. I just saw 555 though, so yeah, stay focused on your inner transformation. Stay focused on your healing, on changing your perspective, releasing, expressing yourself, being honest, being authentic, all those good things. Stay focused on the present. And if your mind wanders to dwell on the past and worry about the future, that's just an opportunity to better understand how you could be more present. You just have to really take a look at your thoughts and your perspectives, your mind, and how it affects your feelings and your actions. The last card from this deck, we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is so interesting. Like I said, whenever I said that give and take is important thing to focus on with the 6 of Wands, I was thinking about this. You can't really see it all that well, but I was thinking about the 6 of Pentacles that I just put down on the table. So, without a doubt, give and take is so important right now. You could be an overgiver, and you need to learn how to rein that in and only give whenever you want to give for the sake of giving. There is an opportunity here to have a deeper understanding of unconditional love, that, you know, unconditional love is not, I do this for you and you will do this for me. It's, I will do this for you because I care. You need to surround yourself with those kind of people who are looking to have a genuine, authentic relationship with you and not to benefit, you know, from some material thing that you have. Definitely protect yourself, or learn how to protect yourself from being taken advantage of. People in your life that take you for granted, that will definitely be a clue as to what their real, true intentions are. To wrap up this reading, I'm going to pull a small deck from this big box of cards that I made. We're just going to get a few of these. Okay. Oh, a piece of paper stuck there. So, what card are we taking? Let's take this one. Wow. Live your life in gratitude, not fear. You may see yourself in people that take advantage of you and take you for granted, and that's why it's easy for you to empathize with them. That definitely feels significant. But with me talking about gratitude, I almost can't believe I'm looking at this card. Definitely be more grateful for where you are and what you have. I just saw 222. Or, well, 2022. That year could be significant. But, yeah. I feel something here about putting things into perspective, where, like, if you live in, like, a first world country, think about how, like, in a third world country, things could be worse. That's the message that's coming through. And I know it is so annoying to hear that. Trust me. But it's still true that things could be worse, you know? I really feel like gratitude can help take your mind off of things that you can't control, off of yearning for something that you really, really want. I definitely feel like you need to find more contentment and peace with where you're at. You need to be more in flow. by accepting things that you can't control and being grateful for what you have. I'm thinking about the Be Thankful card from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle. So just don't take what you have for granted, because it's a lack mentality that is going to take things away from you. The less that you think you have, the less that you will have, pretty much. The next one we have is depends on how you move forward. I love seeing this card because it really, let me think on it for a second. I think this card just really shows how much power you actually do have. The Magician might be a significant card. Sorry, I was thinking about something. Well, I might as well mention it. I was thinking about my sister. She watched one of my tarot reading videos, and she laughed at how there was a card getting stuck under one of these little pieces, and I was getting frustrated with it. So I don't know why that is significant, but just mentioning it because I feel called to. But depending on how you move forward, your actions in the present dictate your actions in the future. The present creates the future. We do have control over the future. Oh my gosh, this is something new that I'm realizing. We do have control of our future, and that control exists in the present, but some of us are so distracted by what we don't have that we've deceived ourselves into thinking that we don't have control. You have a lot of influence over where you'll be in the future. So if you continue to be self-destructive, that's you're going to get a destructive outcome. If you continue to exercise self-love, love is going to be the outcome. Okay, there could be a significant relationship here. I just saw 222. Okay, yeah, absolutely. There is a significant relationship here where the universe wants you to know that loving yourself unconditionally in this connection is the answer. I just saw 222 again, and then it turned into 2222. So definitely focus on unconditional love and not the outcome in this connection. If this person cannot make room for you to love yourself unconditionally, I just saw 234, they're not meant for you. Everything happens for a reason. Divine intervention is divine protection. So if someone leaves your life, trust that it was for a good reason. Chances are they were more interested in taking advantage of you than having a relationship. A real, authentic, unconditional relationship. But also don't villainize this person. Remember that they also come from a place of pain and insecurity, and you can probably empathize with this person. So, just try not to take what they say or do personally. And, don't drive yourself crazy trying to figure out the outcome of this relationship. Trust that if it's meant to happen, it will happen. If it's not, it won't. It's, life is not simple. Life is not complex. Humans are. I just saw 333. There is some occult, mysterious kind of energy here. So, your healing is really going to help you gain a lot of very, very important wisdom about your purpose. And it's also going to help develop your spiritual gifts, your spiritual abilities, and that kind of thing. So if you're interested in that, keep moving forward with healing in mind. For the last card, we have the Page of Wands here, and that says exploration, ideas, excitement, start of new self-expression, freedom, new vision, discovery. And this energy is passive. This is internal energy. There is a very, very strong inner child energy coming from this card. It even says child right there. There could be a child being highlighted here that you could have an influence on, an impact, or maybe just children in general. You can really help them take advantage of what you have learned so they can protect themselves from facing the same challenges that you have. I'm telling you, The things that you went through, it happened for a reason, and there's something very special here about, you know, children and protecting the future generations. If you have kids, you really have an opportunity here to have a strong, beneficial, healthy impact on your kids. You focusing on your mental health and valuing that more, you know, your kids mimic you, okay? They're like a little mirror. So value what you put out into the world for the sake of them, if that resonates and, you know, you have kids and everything. But if not, the Page of Wands here to me is always about your spark for life, your inner fire, your inner flame, your creativity, your drive, your ambition. You probably already do feel this fire when you get frustrated and you want to be self-destructive, but the universe is really guiding you to use this fire in more productive ways, to explore more, to be more excited, to feel more free, to, you know, see visions. Maybe that's a spiritual gift that could be coming through for you, you know, visions. I definitely feel something here about tapping into your inner child and reigniting that curiosity and adventure for life. There's a very big opportunity here to do that, and I really hope you take it, because this energy is so beautiful and amazing, and I love it. But that will conclude your reading. I hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you liked it, hit the like button to show me that. That's the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can donate through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any. I would really, really love to connect with you more. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.